Hello students, today we will learn about how to balance a chemical equation. A chemical equation needs to be balanced in order to follow the law of conservation of mass. According to this law, total number of atoms of all the elements must be equal on both sides in a chemical equation. Balancing up is a process of trial and error. Hello students, today we will learn how to balance a chemical equation. Before starting balancing, I want to tell you one very important thing. Please, you have to keep this thing in your mind always. For example, I write the equation: hydrogen plus oxygen react with each other and gives water. Hydrogen with oxygen gives water. Now suppose we have to balance this equation. In this equation, these two things and this one, these three things are called subscript. These are called subscript. We can never ever change any subscript. Next, while balancing, you have to study how to study a balance. So you have to study a chemical equation. So here H2 means two atoms of hydrogen. H2 means two atoms of hydrogen. What is O2? O2 means two atoms of oxygen. O2 means two atoms of oxygen. Now here what is this? Here two atoms of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen. This is how we read a chemical equation. So in order to balance, what we do, we count how many hydrogen atoms here and how many hydrogen atoms are here. How many oxygen atoms are here, how many oxygen atoms are here. Let's say here only two atoms of hydrogen. As you can see, I wrote already two atoms of hydrogen here and two atoms of hydrogen also here. So for hydrogen, this equation is balanced. But what about oxygen? Here two atoms of oxygen and this side only one atom of oxygen. So what we do? Here oxygen 2, here oxygen only 1. So what we can do, in order to equalize it, we have to multiply it with 2. We have to multiply it with 2. So 2 ones are 2. So where we write this 2? We have to write this 2 in front of the formula or symbol. This is the formula of water. So here we can write 2 in front of this molecule, in front of this formula. Now again you see, here 2 also considered as 2 oxygen atom. Here 2 also considered. If nothing is here, it means here is 1. So 1 multiply 2. Or you can write in this way. If I write H2O 2 times, so it is considered as 2 H2O molecule. So 2 H2O molecule contains how many oxygens? 1 and 2. So total oxygen how much here? So if I write 2 here, it means here oxygen atoms are 2. Okay. So these are the few basics. This number here is called coefficients. So oxygen now is balanced, but now number of hydrogen got changed. Here how much hydrogen? So how you read it? Here 2 and this one 2. You multiply this 2 with 2. So 2 multiply 2, 2 2s are 4. So here hydrogen becomes 4. So total hydrogen here 4. But here how much hydrogen? Here hydrogen is only 2. So what you will do? You have to multiply it with 2 in order to make it equal. So 2 2s are 4. Where you will write 2? You have to write 2 in front of this molecule. Now you will read this 2 multiply 2, total how much? Hydrogen? 4 hydrogen. In this manner, we always read a chemical equation. Now I will take one more example in order to explain you. This is another example of a chemical equation. This equation is not balanced. So we have to balance it. In first step, you do one thing. You make this type of box. Okay, what is the meaning of this box? It means that you cannot do any change inside this box. In order to balance a chemical equation, we write first, we make this type of boxes. Okay, then we write left hand side and right hand side of the chemical reaction. Then in starting, we make a table of number of atoms on both sides. Okay, so number of atoms of element atoms on left hand side, atoms at right hand side. So first we check on left hand side. Iron atom. How many iron atom on left hand side? Only one. How many on this side? It is 3 written, so we count it 3 Fe. So Fe is 3. Next element is oxygen. How many oxygen here? Only 1. On right hand side, here written 4. So we count it 4 oxygen. Last is hydrogen atom. How many hydrogen atom? Yes? Yes, 2. And how many? 2. Okay, so we have to write or we have to make this table first in order to balance a chemical equation. Now we will proceed towards next step. In step number 1, in the first step, balance that atom first, which is maximum in number. So here we try. Here you see oxygen 1, hydrogen 2, iron 1. Here Fe 3, oxygen 4. So here oxygen in maximum number. So first we balance. First balance oxygen. In order to balance oxygen, here oxygen is 4. So here how many oxygen should be here? Here also should be 4. So here we cannot change. It is considered as 1. So here we cannot change. So what we can do, if we write 4 here, then oxygen atom how much here total? 4. It becomes 4. So on left hand side it becomes 4 and right hand side also becomes 4. So what we do, first balance oxygen atom by multiplying H2O with 4 on left hand side. After doing this, how we can write this equation? Now we can write this equation in this manner. This is our box, cannot change. 4 multiply H2O Fe3O4 plus H2. Now you can see our first step is completed. We have balanced oxygen atom already. Now proceed to second step. Now we balance iron atom. So count how many iron atom here on left hand side. Total how many atom? 1. This side how many? 3. I write it clearly. Okay, now you can see clearly 3 Fe atom. So 3 Fe atom on right hand side. Now we have to balance it on left hand side. So how we do? We have to multiply this with 3. If you multiply this with 3, then here total how many atom of iron? 3. Here also 3. So iron is also balanced. So we write it in this way. In step second, balance Fe atom by multiplying Fe on so balance Fe atom by multiplying Fe with 3 on LHS. Here already 3. So there is no need to write anything here. Here Fe is only 1, so we have to multiply this with 3. So the next step here would be 3 multiply Fe plus 4 multiply H2O gives Fe3O4 plus H2. Okay. In the last step now, hydrogen. How many hydrogens here total? So here 2 H2 means 2 atom of hydrogen, and in front of this is 4. So we have to multiply 4 with 2. So total how many hydrogen atom? 8 hydrogen atoms is here. Now this side you see how many hydrogen atom? Only 2 hydrogen atom. So how we can balance? We can multiply it with 4. So if we multiply it with 4, then number of hydrogen total now it will become 8 hydrogen. So in the step third, balance hydrogen by multiplying H2 on right hand side. Is it okay? So we have to multiply H2 molecule with 4 on right hand side. So now how can I 3 multiply Fe plus 4 multiply H2O gives Fe3O4 plus, now here we have to multiply this H2 with 4. So 4 multiply this H2. Now you can see here Fe is balanced, oxygen is balanced, and hydrogen also balanced. If I make table again, so Fe how much? On left hand side and right hand side. You see in this equation, this is a balanced chemical equation. Okay? Fe how much? On left hand side 3. Okay? Right hand side also 3. This one also read as 3 and this one also read as 3. How many hydrogen atom? 4 to the 8. This is 4, this is 2. Total hydrogen, or total I write first oxygen. Oxygen is 1 into 4. So total 4 oxygen here. How many oxygen here? It is also 4. Now hydrogen. So 4 to the 8 hydrogen. Here how many? 4 to the 8. So we call this equation is a balanced equation. Now if you want, you can note down. One thing, after balancing this equation, you no need to write this multiplying symbols. This multiplication symbol is not necessary to write. This is only to explain you, this is only for understanding. And also there is no need to make this type of boxes when you are very good in balancing. There is no need. Just you understand that you don't have to change, you are not allowed to change anything in the formula. So this equation, now you can note down everything. This is called a balanced chemical equation.